So how should we do this? You know what? How about each of you read about 5? That sounds reasonable to me. We're going to read down.
67.
Okay, page 67. Eileen, will you start? And don't forget to read. Yeah, there's some of them you have to read across. Right.
Aleph, bet, vet. How many do I do?
So do 5.
Okay. Gimel, Daled, Hey.
Beautiful. Thank you. Mary Ellen?
Vav, Zion, Het, Tet, Yud.
Okay. Do you have more? I wasn't counting.
That was 5. I
That's
picked 5.
That's what I thought. Okay. Sue, will you read and, read all the way across before you go down?
Okay. Kaf, Chaf, Chaf Sofit,
Beautiful.
Lamed, Mem, Mem Sofit.
Okay, why don't you stop there? Because otherwise you'll end up with way more than 5. So,
Okay.
Okay. Linda, I can't see you anymore, but I think.
I'm looking for page 67. So.
Oh, all right. I'll skip you and come back.
Okay.
Barbara, will you do 5 next?
Nun Sofit, Samak, Ayin, Pei. Oh, I'll stop at Ayin.
Okay, thanks. Okay. Connie, will you pick up and go across?
Pay, Sofit.
Okay, so without the dot, it's a PH.
Oh, Fay,
Right.
Fay Sofit.
Vasofeet. Okay. Keep going to the next line.
Oh, Sadi, Kof, Reish.
No, go across. You forgot Sadi goes across.
Oh, Sadiq, Sofit.
Yeah. And right. Okay. And then the next letter is
Kof.
it's Kuf.
Kuf.
There we go. Oh, thank you. Okay. Audrey, will you go next?
Resh, she,
Yeah.
sheen, seen,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not how I say it usually.
Well, we all say shin, right?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
kind of leave out the yud. Right. I agree.
Okay, and then tav,
Tav. Right. So it's tav with a V at the end, right? Because that's above there. Tav. Exactly. Okay. We're going to do this again because not everybody got a chance to go.
I just ask, is that, okay, is the second tav, even though it used to be an S sound, is that letter, if you're saying what that letter is, do you still say sav?
No, I think everyone says tav.
Okay, because I looked at the chart you gave us and it still had a sav somewhere on there.
Really?
Yeah, but only for the name of the letter.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is there.
yeah, it is. And on one copy, I think Mary Ellen may have crossed it out for us, but it's tav.
I really like that chart though.
It is a very good chart.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
Rabbi Google.
Wow, I hadn't really thought of him that way before. Okay. He has a lot of children who are also called Rabbi and Hassan. Anyway, okay. Linda, I'm going to give you a turn. Are you on 67?
Now I am. Yeah, I had pulled my whole book away so that I've just been reading the prayers. That's
Oh,
why
well,
that's
I
why
apologize for last minute notice on the page.
No, that's okay. I found it.
I think we're
Okay.
at 68 now though, right? Or no?
Well, no, I'm still on 67.
Oh, okay.
Well, I tell you, I mean, do you want to turn to 68 and tell me the names without them telling you the name, or you want to read the names? How well do you guys know the names of the letters?
I don't feel like I know them so well.
Okay, yes, so let's do 67 again, okay?
Yeah.
Linda, start from the top and do the first 5 for me.
Okay. Aleph, Beit, Beit,
Mhm.
Gel, Gimel,
Gimel,
Uh,
right?
Gimel, Daled, Hey, Vav, Zion.
All right, why don't you stop there? You did beautifully. That's more than 5, but that's lovely. Thank you.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm happy you kept going. Eileen, will you pick up?
Het, tav,
Uh,
tet,
There you go. You told me before that's,
yep. Tet,
yep.
yud, pei.
Wait,
Oh, wait, it has a dot in the middle.
Read the word. It tells you,
Yeah. Kaf,
right? So go across and then stop.
kaf. But did I do too many?
No, you're fine. Go one more. Go to the far left side.
Kaf sofit.
Perfect. Thank you. Mary Ellen, will you pick up?
Lamed, Mem, Mem Sofit, Nun, Nun Sofit, Samek,
Okay, perfect. Stop. Okay. Sue, will you keep going?
Ayin, Hey, Fei, Fei Sofit.
Beautiful.
Sadik. Are you want me to
Sadiq.
keep going?
Yeah, go one more line.
Sadik, Sadik Sofit.
Right. So on Sadi, even though I used to call it Sadiq, it's really
Yeah.
Sadi.
Yeah, I put
Okay.
I put that,
I don't know. I learned it Sadiq. I'm sure I did. I don't
I
know
did
why.
too.
I can't explain it. Okay. Audrey, will you take us through the end?
Kuf,
Oh, wait, that's not fair. You did the end last time. I'm skipping you.
but I didn't do let me do the next two because I didn't do those last time. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, Kuf and Resh.
Okay. Connie, will you take us to the end?
Shin, Sin, Sin, Sin,
Sin.
Tet,
Look at it again. It ends with a Vav.
oh, right. Tav and Tav.
Exactly. Tav and Tav. Exactly. Okay. So you guys should keep this page handy or some version of this alphabet. You know, it doesn't have to be this page. It could be one of the other pages I sent you, like Audrey was just talking about, you know, this one page I sent last week. You know, just I want you to have the names of the letters handy. We are going to practice that at the beginning of class, certainly next week as well. Because I think going forward, to be considered an advanced, you know, more advanced reader, you need to know the names of the letters. And when I correct you, I should be able to just, or tell you what line we're on, I should be able to tell you it's the line that starts with the resh, right? Or something, like when we're in certain prayers. And a lot of prayers obviously are acrostic, although that was in this book. Fewer of the prayers in the next book are acrostic. But I think it's best if I refer to things by their name, and you guys will not be confused by that. Okay? Okay. I thought we should do a little review. Are there prayers that you guys want me to go over? Let's start with that. There's something in particular. Okay.
Mismola David,
Oh, you want to do that again? Sure.
Sure.
mine. This is right. Does everybody agree?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. Sure.
Okay, so
We're
that's
easy. We're easy.
page 64. Right? Okay. Or it's the returning of the Torah to the, isn't it? Yes. Right? It's the processional before we return the Torah to the ark, if you happen to be looking in a prayer book.
Yep.
So, everybody have it handy? I don't want to start until you're ready. Okay.
Ready.
All right. Even though Eileen requested it, Barbara, I'm going to start with you.
Mismola David.
Okay.
Adonai b'nei Yisrael.
You're doing great.
Okay. Havu Ladonai b'nei Elim. Havu Ladonai Kavod Va'oz.
Beautiful.
Oh.
Lovely. Eileen, will you pick up the next line?
Havu Ladonai. Kavod Shmo.
Mhm.
Hishtachanu.
No, slow down. So you have hish, then you have a tav, ta, and then you have a chet, cha.
Chanu.
There's no nun. There's no, that's a vav, right? Because it ends at the bottom.
Chavu.
Shtachavu, exactly. Hishtachavu.
Ladonai. Baharat Koresh.
That's a dalid in that last word.
Kodesh.
Kodesh. So, right. So read the second half of the line one more time.
Hish ta kavu Ladonai Bachadrat Kodesh.
Beautiful. There it is. Thank you. Mary Ellen, next line.
Kol Adonai al Hamayim el Hakavod Hirim.
Beautiful.
Adonai al Mayim Rabim.
That was perfect. Thank you. Sue, will you do the next line?
Kol Adonai Bakoach Kol Adonai Bechadar.
Beautiful. I'm so pleased that you got bakoach. Perfect. That's that odd ach at the end of the
Yeah.
word. Very nice. Linda, next line.
Kol Adonai b'chav.
That we're
Oh,
Yeah.
Shiva
so this
Avrazim.
right. So the only thing I'll tell you, so on the third word, you have the shin, but it has a dot on the upper right and the upper left. The dot on the upper left is the vowel. That's the O. Okay, so
Shaver.
Jover, exactly.
Shaver. Aratzim.
Yep.
The Shaber Adonai et Arze
Mhm.
Halachnu.
Right.
Yeah.
Hal
Halachanu.
halvanon.
Halvanu. Okay.
Okay, so the latter part of this line is Vayishaber. The yud here with the shva under it gets a short sound. Vayishaber
There's the yeast one. Mhm.
Adonai et Arze halvanon. Okay,
Mhm.
very good. That's a little tricky.
So when you see two dots over the shin, you said that the second one is always the vowel?
Well, I didn't say it's always the vowel, but I think it is. Because the only time you have a vowel up there is when it's an O and an O is off to the left. You know, it's to the left side of the letter. So the answer is yes. If you have the two dots in the shin, that second one is your O vowel. Yes.
So the
Okay.
word after Chauvert, will you say that?
Arazim.
Ara.
Arazim. Zim. Yeah, there's a Zion there.
Yeah.
Aleph, Resh, Zion, Yud,
Yeah.
Mem, Sofit. Okay, there's a perfect example of me just telling you the names of the letters, which
Uh-huh.
is how I should do it, right? Arazim. Audrey, you have a question?
Yes, we came across something. So when you have a sin, do you have a sin without any other vowel and then it's a so? Or does that
No,
not
no.
happen often?
So I could swear we recently had a prayer we were
We
doing
did have that.
that I was showing you on, I was sharing my screen and they had two dots off to the left so that it was a sin with an O. And that I was saying, I was pleased that they had the extra dot. And I don't know if that's all the time or not.
Okay, so we'll
I-
find out eventually.
I think
Yeah.
it was in this prayer, a few lines down where they left off the O, maybe.
The hefso down further. Is that the one?
The hef,
Uh-huh,
oh,
the
that's a good
hefso.
example right there, Mary Ellen. You are so right. All right, we're gonna get to it in a few lines. Let's
Okay.
hold off for a minute, okay? So
Okay.
let's do and in fact, where are we? Connie, I'm just gonna come to you because I don't, but
We're at
How known was the last one?
right, halvanon is the last word we read, so,
Bayar.
yeah,
Bayar Kidane,
Key,
good.
Kamo,
key.
a,
You're right.
should I go? Should I go?
Yeah,
Kamo, a gal,
yes,
Libanon,
yes.
Visir own,
Yon, that yud there is gonna sound like a Y. Basir yon,
all right. Visir yon, the mo, nen, then.
keep last word.
Ra'amim.
Re'emim, exactly, re'emim, then re'emim, right. So
What
this
is
is,
the last word?
it's in the middle of the next line.
Next line.
Re'emim,
Ra'amim.
you see it, Eileen?
Benay,
After,
So
Bane,
vein, and then the next line is right below on the left hand side, the vein re'emim.
oh, so that little letter after the nun sofit is a dash?
It's a dash, yes, that's not a
Oh.
letter. It's a hyphenated word.
That
Then-
really screws me up when you
Oh.
don't see dashes.
Not so frequently, that's for sure. Although in this prayer, there's two of them. So hyphenated words, or three of them.
Oh, yeah.
Bechadar Kodesh El Hakavod Ben Re'emim. So there are hyphenated words here, which is very uncommon. I will agree with you. Okay, so now we are the line that starts kind of in the middle of the page. Audrey, will you read it? Starts with
Kol Adonai.
that's the word.
Adonai.
Yeah.
Hotse.
Yes. Hotsev.
Lahavot.
Yep.
Aish.
Very good. Excellent.
And-
Okay.
And that's another thing that I liked about the chart was that it tells you how to do those double. Okay, so the laha.
Oh, I see what you're saying. The shva with the onyx to
Yes.
it.
Yeah, it gives you some idea. Not that I've learned it, but it gives you some idea how to emphasize.
So this is a chatav patach. So it's a short one as opposed to other ones, but yes. Yeah, I didn't get into that with you guys very much, but now you have a chart that kind of tells it to you.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wait, one second. After the Aish,
yes,
that's
there's a colon.
Yeah.
There's just a colon. That's just, right.
Is
That's-
is that the way it is in Sidur's also?
I can look, hold on.
I don't remember seeing punctuation like that.
The question is, how fast can I find it? Returning the Torah to the ark. Here's the Torah service. I
I'm
can-
sorry, I didn't mean to break up the.
It's okay.
I'm just
Um,
finding punctuations very annoying. and-
Well, so I'm gonna look for this while someone reads the next line. So, you know what, Barbara, will you read the next line? And you guys have to correct her because I'm busy looking for something.
No, you don't have to do that, Rachel. I'm sorry, I stopped the
No,
clock.
I'm curious. Keep going.
do you have
Okay.
Lev Shalom? It's on 183. You got Lev Shalom.
I have Sidor Sim Shalom.
Eh.
Oh,
Yeah, I have so many copies of Sim Shalom. I don't have a Lev Shalom, although I have one here on my desktop. All right, I'll look for it on my desktop. Give me a second. What page, Mary Ellen?
183, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, Sama David.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, but Barbara, you read.
Kol Adonai Yahil Midbar. Yahil Adonai Midbar Kadesh.
that is so good.
All right, someone else is gonna read next. So,
Thank you.
Linda, why don't you read next?
Kol Adonai Yeholel I Ayel Ot
Do you want to do that second
Right.
part again?
Vehesof Ya'arot.
Okay,
Can you do the last word in the left hand, on the right hand section? I'm not sure I caught that.
Ya'arot.
That's not the one. Do the third word from the right. After Adonai.
After the third word is
the third, yeah,
Yeholel.
that's
Yeah,
it.
Good, you got it. Okay.
Keep going.
Oh, I thought I
She
did.
she
Okay.
did
I
it.
did-
She did the
Oh,
whole
she
line.
read it. I missed it. Okay, so the answer to Eileen's question is they do not have these colons at all in the current prayer books. No colons, which
Thank you.
doesn't surprise me. So that's one of the issues, with this book is, and that's why I want us to move to the prayer books you guys are going to be
Lev
using.
Shalom. So basically, you're saying that Lev Shalom had a colonoscopy.
You're terrible. I can't condone that. Sorry. No.
Can't either.
Ay, ay, ay.
That was good.
Did,
This is our last day of class. We're having a party. You can-
okay, fine. I'm not sure, Linda, did you do through the word kavod? Is that where you ended? Or did you end the line above?
The line above.
The
Okay.
line above is where
Okay,
I think.
Sue, will you start with the line in the middle then?
Uvhe chalo
Mm-hmm.
kulo
Mhm.
omer kavod.
Beautiful. Mary Ellen, will you do the next one?
Adonai lama bul yashav
Perfect.
vayeshev
Mhm.
vayeshev.
Perfect.
Yeah, gotta get Vayesh. I can't get this stuff on my throat. Vayeshev Adonai melech leolam.
Lovely. Thank you. Audrey, will you finish?
Adonai, eighth,
There's an O there.
oats,
See that?
oats, la'amo, yitain.
Perfect.
Adonai, yavarei.
Mm-hmm.
That's not right.
It is Yivarech.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, what is that last letter? It's 2 dots in there.
Yes, but that means, so that's a chaf
Right.
sofit.
Right. but-
Yivarech. So you
Oh,
just,
so that's not a dot. That's part of the letter.
no, that's a shva
It's
in
shva.
it,
Oh, okay. I didn't pronounce the schwa.
but
Um,
it doesn't have a sound, the shva, because it's the end of the syllable. It doesn't have,
All right. Et amo vashalom.
perfect, Bashalom. All right, so let's go up 1, 2, 3, 4 lines from the bottom. When Linda was reading and I was searching for those colons that disappeared. The first word on the left-hand side of that line, Vayechesof. Okay, so we were talking about, this is a sin, not a shin, and the dot on the upper left is the dot
Yeah.
signifying it's a sin and it's a vowel, sof,
That's it.
Vayechesof. And I think you're right that when I showed it to you online, they had 2 dots there. They had the 1 dot close to the sin, excuse me, and then they had an upper dot that was the vowel.
That's right.
Yeah, and that might be common in Lev Shalem. I'm just not sure. I just, I know the words and I know that's what that is. And also, you really couldn't pronounce this if there weren't a vowel between
Yeah.
the sin and the feet. There's
Yeah.
nothing there, right?
Right,
You need a
right.
vowel. So
Wait,
it's sof.
which word are you mentioning?
Okay, so go up 4 lines from the bottom.
You count the middle line as 3?
Yes, that's
One,
3.
two,
The
three.
line above that.
Okay,
Okay, the first word on the left-hand side of this line,
Right.
vayechesof.
Yachil,
No. So, all right, so we'll read across from the 4th line from the bottom. I'll read from the right-hand corner. Kol Adonai Yecholel Ayalot Vayechesof Ye'arot. So this word Vayechesof is what we're focusing on.
Sot.
Oh, sof.
So,
So this word, you've got your vav, yud, chet, sin, faso, feet, right? And
yeah,
what we're talking about is that for the sin to get pronounced, that dot in the upper left needs to not only be the dot for the sin, but also the dot for the O vowel, as if there were a vav with a dot on top,
So
but
how
they
do you-
left.
how do you
Because
say-
otherwise you can't say a sin and a face of feet at the end of the word. You need a vowel to help you. Sof. Otherwise you've got sf. That doesn't sound like anything. Sf, right? So ideally you need a vowel. The vowel is O, sof.
Soph? Is it Soph?
Sof,
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
like sofa, but without the A, sof. Okay,
Yes.
okay. So this is excellent. You know, you guys just need to keep reading and build your confidence.
Rachel, could I just make a suggestion to the gals that I did and it helped me really, really well? I used my phone and I recorded myself reading the prayers. And then I went as far as I could go without having to stop and do and then I played it back and I was surprised it sounded pretty good. So it gave me the confidence to continue doing it. But
That's
it did
excellent.
help me. And I don't know if it would help you, but you know, try it and see.
Hmm.
And then also if you do a really good job the first one, you can go back and listen to it again before you start. So
I think that's brilliant. I think that's fabulous. That's part of why you should always practice your reading out loud. I think, because some of these prayers you know, and your ear will help your mouth say them right. So, you know, it's kind of like dyslexia, you know, how they teach dyslexics, they tell them read aloud because their head knows that this should be the or of and not fo and to and not at, right? Their head knows this sounds normal, but somehow their eyes are, you know, transposing it for them and confusing them. All right, so here's what we're gonna. Everyone have the book? Yes? We're gonna do Shalom Aleichem,
Which book?
the Shalom Aleichem book.
Okay.
Is there, you have this book or
Oh,
not
a
really?
regular book.
Yeah, yeah, the book you've technically graduated from, but it is the last day. And
Yes.
so I'm looking for,
You were
it's
looking
in the first couple pages. if
yes,
you're
but it
looking-
has transliteration and we're not going there.
Oh, I don't even look at that. It's
Good for
funny.
you.
I don't think that's gonna help
I mean,
us.
page
Okay, fine.
30.
Then just turn to the open, just fine. Mary Ellen, you're right. Turn to the first page with the box on it.
Or page 30. It's in page
Is
30.
it that far up? There it is. It's page 30. Thank you. There it is. I was
There.
trying to find it.
30.
Right.
What page?
30.
30? Thank
30.
you.
Like our ages, 30.
30. Okay, got it.
Frozen, I froze at 29.
Good for you.
That actually, I was thinking about that, and that actually shows us how far we've come.
Yeah.
It does
That
completely.
song, and what a barometer that song is.
Exactly. That's why I want us to go back to it. So we're going to read it. We're going to read it smoothly. Yes. Okay. Connie, you're muted, but you're going to start.
I'm
There we go.
unmuted.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on one second. So we got 8 lines. Okay. Just read the first line.
Shalom Alechem Malachi Hasharet Malachi Elyon.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Perfect. Linda, read line 2, please.
Pardon me, Mimelech Malkei Hamlochim HaKodesh Baruch Hu.
So the third to the last word, hakadosh. I'm not sure if you said the dosh.
Oh, okay, Hakadosh. I thought I did. Okay,
Hakadosh.
that's okay.
Okay,
Mal-
Baruch Hu.
Baruch Hu.
Perfect, thank you. Barbara, line 3, please.
It's funny to me because I was already singing this to myself.
I am
so.
not surprised.
Bohem, Lashalom, Malachi, Hashalom, Malachi, Elyon.
Lovely. Eileen, line 4.
Mi melech hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu.
Will you read it again? I missed the second word for some reason.
Oh, mi melech malchei hamlachim hakodosh baruch hu.
Yeah, Hakadosh Baruch Hu. Lovely. Thank you.
Saying hakadosh.
I know, it's okay. Sue, will you do line 5?
Barchuni, L'Shalom, Malachi, Hashalom, Malachi, Elyon.
Beautiful, thank you. Audrey, will you do line 6?
Imelech, Malche, Hamlachim, Hakadosh, Baruch, Hu.
Baruch Hu, perfect, thank you. Mary Ellen, line 7.
Zekem, Lashalom, Malachi, Hashalom, Malachi, Elyon.
Perfect, thank you. Connie, will you finish us all off?
Mi melech malachi hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu.
Perfect, lovely. You guys read this really smoothly. Did you notice that? And this is where you started. Exactly.
Wow.
You come a long way. All right.
Are we doing Elenu?
Yeah, I was just gonna pull it up on I was gonna
Oh.
share my screen. You're welcome to, I don't know if you guys have books handy or not.
You know the page, I'll run and get my book.
I can,
62. I think it's 62.
Okay, how about in Simshon?
oh, Sim Shalom, I can tell you Sim Shalom in a
Okay.
second.
Don't tell me well, I'll be.
Yeah,
tell-
go get it.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, I'll share my screen in the meantime. Or does everyone have it handy so I don't need to share my screen?
For
Got Lev Shalom.
Okay, Lev Shalem, yeah, we can give you the page.
Okay.
I had them all written down. What the heck?
It
did I-
is 205 in Lev Shalom.
Thank you. And, oh, I have to find it in my book. Hold on. What am I looking for? Elenu, right?
Mhm.
Come on, girl. It's here.
I'm back.
Okay, I'm looking for the page. Give me a second. I have everything marked with that. That doesn't mean I can't find it. Oh, here, it's gonna be. Here it is, I got it. You're Sim Shalom?
Yeah,
Okay, try 510.
okay, thank you.
Okay,
Okay.
everybody's good?
What page are we on here?
Oh, so what book are you looking at, Eileen?
Oh,
You don't have a prayer book handy?
yeah, I have Lev Shalom.
Okay, grab your Lev Shalom. All right, we're gonna wait for her to grab her book. Oh, Mary Ellen, it is snowing like crazy here.
Stopped here.
No, not me. How many miles apart are we? 4, 5?
4 to 5, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Streets look clear, I guess, somewhat.
In Alabama, we don't have to worry much about such trivial stuff. But if it snows an inch, we're dead.
This
So we
is
shut
true.
down.
Yeah.
What page in Lev Shalom, please?
Mary Ellen, will you tell her? I'm sorry. I don't-
No, Lev
205.
Shalom, in Lev Shalom.
Yeah,
511.
The red book. 205.
I thought you had seen Shalom, Mary.
Mary Ellen has Lev Shalom. I have
both.
Sim Shalom.
I have both,
Oh, she's
but
supposed-
I'm using Lev today.
Yeah, so 205 in the red one should be.
We're doing Elena, right? I just
Yeah,
wanna-
Yeah.
Elena.
Good.
205,
Eileen.
if you said?
5.
205.
62, isn't it? It's on 62 in the book.
It's probably in a lot of places. Oh, wait, in our,
In our book, it's 62.
oh, well,
Yes,
okay,
yeah.
that's fine too.
Yeah.
I prefer the longer
Hey.
version, but we'll see how far we get.
Did you want Elena? Is that what when we're doing?
Yes, Elena, yes,
Got it.
okay,
205.
lovely. Okay, everybody's got a copy of Elena in front of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Where should we start? Barbara, will you start? How far to go? Go to the end of the line of whatever's in your book, okay?
Oh, well, I'm working on the page because the print is bigger for me.
Oh, all right.
So it'll be
So,
pretty short. If you want me to do 2 lines, I'll.
actually, yeah, do
that.
2 lines. Go to the end of the
Okay.
second line.
Leinu l'shabea la'adon hakol la'teit gedula liotzer breshit.
That was lovely. Thank you.
It's interesting to me, though, that it shows me right away what I've been saying wrong all these years. I mean, we talk about that, but
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
That was
But-
nice. That was
but you're
nice.
not saying it wrong now. That's all that matters.
Wait,
Okay.
you need to repeat the second word.
l'shabea.
That's it. Perfect. That's what, okay. Okay, so the word after Bereshit is where we're gonna start next, right? Okay. Sue, will you pick up here?
Shalom asanu kigoye ha'aratzot.
Beautiful. Keep going.
Below samanu kamish bachot ha'adama.
Perfect.
Wow,
Beautiful. That
that
was-
was amazing.
I say it so many times.
That was perfect. Mary Ellen, will you pick up the next line or wherever, from that next word?
Shalom.
Shalosam kalkenu kahem
Mhm.
v'gor alenu kikol hamonam.
So I'm going to take issue with one word. So the
Okay.
third word from the last that you read, Vigoralenu.
V'gor,
No, so
Oh.
you're bringing together the O and the resh. The
Yeah.
syllable ends at the O, the go,
gora,
and then
v'goralenu. Got it.
Ralenu, okay?
Okay,
Because the
Okay.
resh has its own vowel, you don't combine it with the vowel before.
thank you.
So what
Okay.
is that? Could you repeat the whole word, the sentence, please?
Will you read it again, Mary Ellen?
I will. Shalosam kalkenu
Oh, I thought we were doing the one after it. Okay.
No, she's repeating.
Right,
kahem v'goralenu
perfect,
kikol hamonam.
beautiful. That was exactly right.
Oh,
Okay.
no. Yeah, got it.
Okay. Audrey, will you read the next line?
It has a little bowing symbol on there.
Right, exactly. But we don't bow at the beginning of the line, even though that symbol is there.
Right.
Hey,
Right.
what is the bowing symbol?
The little
In-
red thing.
It's that little red thing in the Lev Shalom. It's in Lev Shalom.
Oh, okay, I don't have it.
Right,
Yeah,
it's
it's not
not,
in-
it's in Sim Shalom, right.
Va'ana, va'anach,
Yeah.
va'anachnu.
Right,
Only took 3 times. Koraim.
so in this case, this word is going to be ko-reem because you have the first 2 letters make ko, and that's the end of the syllable. Then the resh is the beginning of the next syllable, but it goes with the silent ayin. So
Got
the ko-reem.
Reem. Umish,
Mhm.
umish tahad, neem, umodim.
Yes, okay, stop right there. Exactly. So I'm going to give you the choreography based on what the words mean, okay?
Okay.
Va'anachnu, that means and we, okay? We, korim, means bend. We bend the knee. That's why we bend at korim, okay? Umishtachavim umodim, and lift up before our, king, whatever. So that's the choreography. Anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim. You get back up, because when you get to the next line, lifnei melech, before the king, you need to be standing upright to be looking at the king, lifnei melech, before the king, okay? All right. So the last line, I read the beginning for you, but Connie, why don't you read the last line?
Okay. Lifnei melech, malchei hamlachim, hakadosh, baruch hu.
Perfect. Now, should we sing it? Do we feel comfortable?
Sure.
Okay, now I'm going to mute all of you so you don't confuse each other.
Wait, where are we starting?
Though I don't think I can mute everyone. It's not letting me. We would start at the beginning, at the very
Okay.
beginning of the prayer. Can you each mute yourselves?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll start you as soon as I see everybody's got their mute on.
I can't. Here we go.
Eileen, will you mute yourself?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. I thought
I can do it. Oh, I think I did it for you. Oops, you turned your camera off, but you're also muted. There you are. Your camera's on and you're muted. Everyone looks muted. Okay, so here we go. 1, 2, 3. Aleinu lishabeach ladon hakol latet gedula liotzer breshit shelo asanu kagoye ha'aratzot velo samanu kamishpachot ha'adama shelo sam chelkenu kahem v'goralenu kechol hamonam v'anachnu korim umishtachavim umodim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu. Oh, I meant so flat or sharp there. I do apologize. That was terrible. Anyway, you can unmute now. That was god awful on my
No,
part.
you did good.
Rachel,
Yeah, you were
Rachel,
right
what
in-
does lifnei mean? What does
Lifnei
lifnei-
means before.
Before, okay,
Before.
before the king.
Right, before. And
Okay.
Sue, will you send me the name of that book, the Behrman House book that you
Yes, I
are using
will.
for that other class? Thank you.
Yes, I will. It sounds like it's similar to what we're going to use.
I imagine it is. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Okay, yeah, I'll send it to you. I'll be happy to.
Okay, thank you. All right, so we are just about at the end of the hour. I'm going to repeat a little bit just because Connie wasn't here when I said it at the beginning. Connie, so we're staying at our same time. I'm going to send you, so keep the link that you guys have, same link. You should be getting an email from Julia Loeb welcoming you to the advanced beginner class with me starting next Friday. I don't think she's going to send a lot of other stuff with it. She's leaving it to each teacher to send it. I'm going to send you guys an email after hers. It's going to have the PDF of the Ein Kelohenu book in it. We're going to use this book in a different way than how we've been using Shalom Aleichem. So for class every week, I want you to bring your Siddur. You don't really need the Ein Kelohenu book, but if you want to have it handy, that's great. I'm going to tell you in advance, and I'll probably send you, the syllabus or order of prayers that I come up with. It's a page I typed up that has the name of the prayer and then dots across the page for you to write the page number from your book of that prayer, so you'll have that handy. And then I will tell you what to read in here on your own. So this book has lovely historical information and things about prayers that I wasn't taught that I find are very interesting, but it's in English. you guys can read it on your own. I don't want to spend time on it in class because we won't get through enough prayers if we spend time on this lovely history and explanation and so forth. Please read it before class. So if you have things you want to bring up during class, we'll talk about it a little bit, but I want to spend the majority of our time on our reading together and hopefully chanting, because that's what's going to get you guys more confidence, more speed, more fluency, etc. We're getting 4 new students joining us who I don't know. They were in Sharon Katz's class, but she thinks they're well prepared to move on to advanced beginner, and that's what, that's great. I'm teaching 2 sections of advanced beginner. So this class at our usual time, and then I'm also teaching an early afternoon one. So if you guys can't make it for some reason and you still want to come to my class, let me know. I'll send you the link for it's 1:30 Eastern, 12:30 Central, and whatever else goes after Central. I don't know if we have anyone. Well, we may have some people from the West Coast or Mountain Time, but not yet that I know of. Anyway, so that's where we are. I'm really looking forward to us moving forward together. Truly, I'm really excited.
Wait, when is it?
Starts next Friday. February
Really?
4th.
So no break. Okay, that's good.
No, because I didn't give you a break. We were supposed to have stopped like 5,
No,
6
that
weeks
part
ago.
I knew, and I'm glad because, yeah.
That's
we
why
could
I don't
lose.
think we need to spend a lot of time reviewing, because you guys have just kept moving, and that's the only way to learn. You got to keep practicing, keep, nose to the book, and that's how you're going to get comfortable. And, when you don't go to services during the week and you go on Shabbos, you still look at the book and say, I can read that fine, right? It's that familiarity.
This
All right.
this has been really nice of you, Rachel, to have pushed us on over the last 5
Yeah,
weeks
it's been
and
great.
to have stuck with us. This was really very kind of you. Thank
Oh,
you.
well, thank you. I'm thrilled. I really enjoy it. And now I feel like I'm moving on. I'm not teaching a beginner class anymore. So
But how long can you stick with us? Like, no, really,
Graduate
It's
school.
our bar mitzvah,
I
right?
don't know the answer to that. I'm not going to commit to anything. We're just going to do advanced beginner together. I'm not even, but there's still a lot of women who are signing up for these classes. This is a cottage industry. And, if you want to buy the En Kelohenu physical book, it's out there. It's not hard to find. You can look on Amazon. You can look Thrifty Books. I don't think it's, what is it? I think it's under $20.
yeah, no, we can get it.
Yeah, but the PDF
got
I'm
it.
sending you, honestly, I think it's fine. Mary Ellen and I had a long talk about this. Mary Ellen, I even scanned a page or 2 of mine to compare to the PDF I'm going to send you. The PDF is better than my scanner's picking up from this book
Oh.
printed in 1986.
Yeah, I have a newer one, I guess. I
Yeah.
lucked out.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you're only reading the English for the most part, so I'm not worried. It's totally up to you how you want to go about it. But have a prayer book. You need a prayer book. Okay, that's my goal, is that your comfort level reading a prayer book that is familiar to you. That's the goal of the next class.
That felt really great when we did it from the prayer book.
Yeah,
It really did.
good. I'm serious when I say that is my goal, because I want you to have the same comfort level in shul that you have at the end of our class here together, if not a higher level of comfort, right? Because that's how it should be.
Could I just give a thank you to Audrey for opening my mind to listen to new tunes for Ms. Mola David? I was so stuck on the one I knew, and she said to open your mind and to learn some new beautiful melodies. So thank you very much, Audrey. I was thinking about that when I was singing it.
Oh, thank you.
I'm
You're
also
welcome, sweetie.
I'm also going to be sharing YouTube. So I did a deep dive into Rabbi Google for some YouTubes to go with the prayers we're going to be learning. So long as I'm careful about what I'm choosing, I think that's a lovely way for you guys to practice.
This is one wonderful group of ladies. Thank you, everyone. I really
You guys are wonderful. You are.
Yeah.
I can tell that you're pushing yourselves. I can tell you're practicing. So, next week we'll start anew. But I'll send you, you know, this lovely email in between. Open it up, make sure it came through clearly, you know, that sort of thing. But other than that, Friday morning next week.